Hello, mothers. I suppose I'm live, and it's amazing to be live today because I know you all are also very excited for this Know Thy series version, because this is the first version of our Know Thy person, wherein we are trying to gather the experts around and do a live interview with them. And I suppose you all, of course, you are all seeing the beautiful Grishma Thampi here. And I will talk to her about everything you wanted to ask her. But just give me a thumbs up so that I understand that we are live. And apart from that, I also wanted to brief you a little bit more on the Know Thy series. So you guys have always seen us in the Know Thy Brand Square space with WorkSquare, our co-working partner. And as you know that these are the people through this series, basically we focus on the brands, various brands, their stories, the CEO stories, and we try to come back to you with some amazing insights into that brand's journey. But Know Thy series also have a very important vertical which we are launching today with Grishma Thampi. Hi Preeti, hi Vindhya, hi Shweta, hi Fatima. Yeah, so Know Thy person is about everything about the experts around us. So there are a lot of people, it can be, of course Grishma is not a mother, she's like a young little girl, and I've seen her in the last 6 years now, Grishma. And she has done something amazing for herself and even contributed to a very larger cause of giving back to the society. Apart from that, we get a lot of males who are doing some amazing jobs. So I thought basically Know Thy person would concentrate on people who are even if they are outside the ecosystem of the mommy world, we can just get them here on the hot seat, and you all can have an interface with them. So Know Thy series is kind of a live rendezvous with this inspiring environment around it. So you've seen Know Thy Brand Square, now it's Know Thy person, and very soon you'll meet something else. Okay, so if you all are I would say excited like I am, let's start this amazing interview. Okay, yeah, hi Sheetal, hi Vidya ji. Hi Bosky, great to see you all. I know Bosky, you were calling me, but I'm sorry, I'm like here. Okay, so we are at this amazing place WorkSquare, which is our co-working space, and I suppose it's an amazing makkah for all the entrepreneurs and startups who want to do something of their own and also not have it very heavy on their pocket, So amazing budget-friendly place, has all the amenities around, looks gorgeous, and we are at WorkSquare today with the gorgeous Grishma Thampi.
Thank you. Wonderful to be here. Thank you, Neha, for inviting me over, and I'm really excited about this live session.
Yeah, I suppose we are much more excited than you, Grishma, to have you here. And to start with, of course, I know about your journey a lot, but for the better, I would say, for the entire Mumo community, and of course on Unimo Universe with Moms, we are also live on our page. So for the entire community is watching you, who is this beautiful girl? Who is she?
So I know Neha calls me a girl because we met 6 years back when I was just about starting my journey to image consulting. So I'm born and brought up in Mumbai. I studied at Mithibai College, then did my graduation from Narsi Monji, did my MBA from Wellington, then I was working in HR field for about 3 years. But that's when I realized I wanted to start something on my own. And fortunately, the entire idea of image consulting struck the right chord with me. And as we say, you get that aha moment in your life and this is your calling and this is what you want to do, and that's exactly what happened. So in 2011, I got certified as an image consultant.
2011? That's pretty early. I suppose not many image consultants were there that time in India, right?
So being a first mover has its own advantages and disadvantages, but it was a good time to take that risk, in my life.
Yeah, I'm sure, because 3 years back when Mumo started, I suppose we were the only handful of the community who were focused on a hyper-local reach. So there were a lot of India groups, there were a lot of World Mommies group, but hardly any who were focused only on a city. So I suppose, first movers always have advantage. Okay, so lovely Grishma, great to know about your journey, and I know you're a renowned image consultant, you're a corporate trainer, you're also into etiquettes, and you are a grooming specialist. You also are a director of a company called Avance Image Management. You have conducted like over 550 training programs. She has been featured in various newspapers. She has been interviewed on television also. And today you are on Mumo. How does that feel?
Feels wonderful. Considering, when I started my journey to image consulting, I met you in one workshop, and now after 6 years we are together again. I think the circle is complete.
Wow. Okay. Amazing. So Grishma, asking you some quick questions. Of course, my mothers have also started asking you a lot of questions, and I will definitely do that. But more than the image consultant, Grishma, which I suppose have been featured all over the world, I want to know about the person you are. So, the first question I would ask you is the question very close to my heart. What keeps you awake at night?
Interesting. So I think that's a very, very interesting question. Just like, success is a very long journey and you set different milestones for yourself. So maybe when I started out my career, things that would keep me awake at night would be different because it was about how to break through the market, how to create a niche for yourself. But today that we've been into the industry for 5-6 years,
Yeah.
it's the next level challenge about how to make yourself and the organization grow to the next level.
Oh, lovely. So right now you're pondering about, and what time you sleep?
That depends on how the day is.
Do you sleep?
If I've done a great workshop and I'm satisfied with the way the day has gone, I get a very sound sleep.
And Grishma, it's wonderful to know about you, and personally because I've been a person who's seen your journey, the way you've grown, and I would definitely say that you are a successful person at such young, tender age. And I suppose you're not even dating anyone when we all are mothers. So jokes apart, she might be dating someone, okay? So Grishma, I want to understand that of course the success you are today. First, do you consider yourself a success? And if yes, that how can you define that success?
Absolutely. So again, Neha, I think the word success is quite a big word, and the day that you accept that you're successful, probably you're going to become very complacent in your effort.
Agreed.
So I like to break it up into smaller milestones. So if you ask me, am I happy with what I've achieved till date? My answer will be yes.
Wow.
But am I satisfied with that? Obviously the answer will be no.
So amazing mantra, I feel, mothers. And there, Grishma, one mother, Vanita is also asking you, what is your success habit? Okay, so quite an interesting question.
Yes, absolutely. So I think the number one attitude is to be very positive and optimistic, especially when you're starting off something on your own, which is so new. There will be a lot of downfalls, but you need to be positive. You need to, be very optimistic and keep trying different things. Second, what I believe in and, which I think works the best, don't be bothered by what others are doing. That's
Wow.
a waste of your time. Instead, look at how you can better yourself. As they say, focus on improving yourself rather than spending your time in knowing what others are up to. And third thing, I think everyone, because of your own personality and background, there's a certain market where you can really focus on. So don't try to do
So identify your market and then
Absolutely.
focus.
So figure out your target market, your positioning, and then work towards that goal rather than doing anything that comes your way.
Wow, that's like an amazing mantra. So Vanita, she's giving a thumbs up to you. So yeah, Dr. Anita, hi, Jyoti, hi Nipa, thank you. Pleasure to see you guys also here. Hi Sonal. Yeah, so a very, very important question, Grishma. I ask everyone who has met me, my friends and CEOs and people who have really done something great for themselves. You might also have had some tough time in your life, okay? So I would say, how do you push through your worst times? It can be either a short-term thing which might have hit you,
Right.
or it might be I don't even know. If you want to share about that situation and how you came out of it.
True. So I think every situation in your life is only going to mold you into a better person.
Sure.
So if we stay focused on a problem, we're just going to feel more and more upset about that. So my biggest learning of going through bad times was to change more towards a solution mode than rather focusing on a problem mode.
Oh.
So perseverance and keep trying different things. It's not the end of the world. So think about different solutions rather than thinking about, oh, this is a problem and what do I do about it.
Oh, lovely. And I always keep, saying this to my friends also, that if you want to focus on the reasons rather than the excuses,
Sure.
A lot of us always focus on the excuses and we feel that, we are not able to do this because of this and this thing, but we really don't really ponder upon that because of this reason I'm achieving this or I've been able to do this. Okay, so amazing. Grishma, so when we are talking about your worst time, what have you learned, the biggest lesson, what you have learned from the biggest failure in your life maybe?
Absolutely. So again, they're not failures. I consider them as learning experiences.
Yeah, I quite like that approach.
Right. And I think the biggest learning would be perseverance.
Okay.
So, never give up.
Wow.
Keep trying different ways of achieving your goal rather than take it as a setback and, not work towards it. So look at a different approach.
Okay,
towards
so the
same.
perspective has to change to make sure that you solve that issue in your life. Okay,
And
lovely.
don't give up. Main thing. And I'm sure you live by that too.
Yeah, keep trying. Okay, and as Grishma is a renowned image consultant, and I was just telling her before the live video that we have a lot of mothers on our community who are image consultants, or either who are pursuing to do something like that, or either dream to become an image consultant. Any tips from your side for those specific mothers who are either in the same forte but have not really got that kind of success till now,
Yes.
or either are wanting to be an image consultant? Is it a great opportunity?
Sure.
Are there opportunities for everywhere? Yeah, for
Absolutely.
everyone.
So I think women naturally fit into this role as image consultants
Okay.
because you are mentors, you are coaches,
Mhm.
you are the support system for so many people in
True.
the family and at the workplace.
Especially mothers, I would say.
Absolutely. So this comes very, very naturally.
Yeah.
But again, my suggestion to women or mothers who are getting into this field, think about your target market. For example, because you have such good experience of dealing with children, probably
Mhm.
that could be a great place for you to start with.
Mhm.
So probably start, going to your own child's school and doing a little workshop there,
Okay.
rather
Wow.
than trying to reach out everywhere. So
Yeah,
in
so
your
the
own
first
network.
steps, first many steps you are suggesting.
Absolutely. And trust me, there's so much work for anyone and everyone out there, but it's just about figuring out where you can really position yourself in.
Okay, and for people who are mothers who want to be image consultant, do you really suggest they should go for it? Because we have seen a lot of image
Sure.
consultants
Sure.
today all over India. So are there ample opportunities for everyone?
Absolutely. Like I said, I believe in being very optimistic, and to be honest, there is immense scope for everyone or anyone to be part of this industry.
Okay.
But first, you need to find out whether you're really interested in what this is all about.
Oh.
Don't do it just because your friend is doing a course.
I've seen a lot of people who are fashion designers or people who are in any of the creative space feel that image consultants,
Absolutely.
they can also be image consultant. Is it true, or you should just explore a little more,
Right.
research more about?
So it's a great, career option,
Mhm.
but of course it'll need a lot of people management. It'll
Okay.
need developing your soft skills. It'll need a lot of interest in these subjects like dressing and grooming and etiquette. So if it's
Oh.
something that comes very naturally to you, I
and
think
trust
it's a
you
great,
and okay,
great
so you have to see
combination.
whether the synergy is
Absolutely.
okay. So mothers, so Manali, you asking how to take out time when balancing your work and professional life. Okay, you want to answer
You
that?
are the right person to answer.
So I would say, of course, as Grishma has also added, and I keep saying that, Manali, that we women are engineered quite beautifully. We can stretch if we want to. Only thing is, the most dangerous thing is not stretching or multitasking. It's about going in your cocoon because we are engineered, right? But if we don't really stretch, we rust. So don't let yourself rust. Even if you're not multitasking, not managing everything, even if you're just managing one front and to the perfect extent, it's perfectly fine. Don't
I'll
bother
just
yourself.
add something.
Yeah, please.
So while you are trying to do this entire balancing act between your family and your life, don't forget the most important person. That is you yourself.
I am fat. I am fabulous.
So dress well, focus on yourself, look at developing your skills. So I see a lot of women, they get so lost in this balancing act that they forget the most important person. So if you don't focus on yourself, you'll not be able to balance anything around you.
Wow. Okay, so amazing questions have started coming in, but I have some interesting questions for Grishma. Grishma, you have to give answer in one word.
Okay.
Okay. Which is your favorite vacation spot?
Well, I love Europe, so I think it's going to be Paris. And in India,
a
last
style
year-
diva has to be Paris.
But
Yeah.
also very distinct in India. Last year I traveled to Leh Ladakh, which was quite
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, I saw your pictures.
Yeah.
Amazing. And who would you most like to have a dinner with if given a chance?
Interesting. Okay, so
Any one person.
Yeah, so one celebrity that
You can
I
give
find-
us your boyfriend's name.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine. So one celebrity who I think is very inspiring is definitely Shah Rukh Khan. So I'd love to have dinner with him.
Oh wow! So we all love Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, we all love SRK. Grishma, any one person you idolize or you find inspiration in?
So there are a lot of
People who have interacted with you, or people who are there in your ecosystem. So not exactly people like Mahatma Gandhi ji, whom we all admire, but someone who's who has been in your ecosystem, inspired you a lot. Anybody like that?
So I think I'll have to say my parents, because my father is a serial entrepreneur. So he strived, right from hotel industry to travel. So he's into a lot of things. So I think that risk-taking ability comes from him.
Wow.
My mother is a very successful banker who
Okay.
balances, her professional life and her house very beautifully. So I think that balancing act is something that I'd love to, imbibe from her.
That's
So
nice.
definitely my parents have
Okay,
taught me.
lovely. And see, our mothers are there. They might have all worked in corporate world, or either would have, would have been a daughter-in-law, or would have had that auntie Agni or some relative who's really, the messy. It's not the messy is not the right one. The someone whom they really don't like much. Someone who has been the worst experience of their life, a person. So you might have also, experienced someone like a worst boss whom you really can't avoid.
Right.
What have you done to come out of that kind of situation where you're caught in that kind of a menace?
You're right. So sometimes things are beyond your control. So if there are certain things that you don't have control on, there's no point wasting your time on cribbing about it. You just
Okay.
have to figure out what you can do around it so that your goals are achieved or what you want can be done. At the same time, you try not to interact too much with this person. Just work around that.
They
So-
should not suck the negativity.
Absolutely.
I would say influence the negativity on you or
Absolutely.
suck your energy.
Yes.
So like mothers, how we do it in Momo, we don't allow negative discussions or conversations about bitching about people around you. Rather we support and build each other up.
Absolutely.
So I suppose that's what you're suggesting.
Absolutely. There's no time for negativity or wasting your energy today.
Okay, so if I may ask you, of course you can give your advices later to our mothers, but what's the best advice you have got in life and which has made Grishma what Grishma is?
Okay. So as a child, when I was growing up, I was really shy and not so confident. So I think one great advice that I got from one of my professors was to develop the skill of being assertive.
Okay.
So I think
Wow.
that works really well. So where you put your point across, but at the same time you're respecting the other person and you're looking for a win-win solution
That's
rather
beautiful.
than enforcing your thoughts on
So at the
something.
same time, you have to put in your point forward and
Absolutely.
stick to it.
Yes.
But at the same time, you have to respect other person's
Absolutely.
perspective also.
So look at what works for them and for yourself rather than getting what you want. Or sometimes you tend to say yes just to please the other person. So that's also something that will not
Don't do that,
work.
mothers. Please don't. You have always tried to please a lot of people, especially in the capacity of the mommies we are. We try to please everyone around our family, around our workplace, around people who matter. But at times we don't really. And Grishma very rightly said that first focus on your own self. The success starts from within. First you should be positive inside. You should inspire yourself first, and then of course meet inspiring people like Grishma. So Grishma, any secret trick or tip on image consultant?
Okay.
So basically not from the image consultant perspective, but from an expert who has been done that for all our mothers, because our mothers want to you know how it is with mothers. They have to
Absolutely.
get ready in 2 minutes, they have to
Yes.
cook in 2 minutes, they have to serve in 2 minutes, and they have to be here in 2 minutes. Okay. So any tips from your side which they can just
Sure.
take away?
So some quick tips. Always decide a day in advance what you want to wear.
Oh my God.
Early morning when we open the wardrobe, we never find what to wear, and that cannot be an excuse to not look your best. But
Okay.
wherever you're going, ensure that you're looking your best because you really don't know when opportunity is going to knock the door. It could be a PTA meeting or probably just going to the mall. Always look
And
your
you hit
best.
into Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, you never know, right? So like some basic makeup, dress to your best ability, because even though these things look like very external factors, but it has a huge impact on your self-image and your self-confidence.
Wow.
It also impacts your body language and how you feel about yourself. So very important.
So automatically,
to feel good and
whatever you have to achieve in the next day,
Yes.
if you're prepared, well prepared about your dress and
Absolutely.
the look, you're more confident. You need to say.
Absolutely.
Okay, lovely. And I suppose that's like amazing mantra. And there's one mother who's asking me continuously. Shripa's asking me that what exactly is your social media reach? What do you do for digital marketing? Are you really doing something there? Because of course you are an entrepreneur now. And
Fantastic. Lovely. So when we talk about creating your brand, there are 4 different aspects which we call A, B, C, and D.
that's like an amazing mantra. I
Right.
heard from her in Sofitel, and you should note it down. If you have a diary there, please write. So Grishma,
Great.
A, B, C, D.
Yes. So while you're creating your personal brand, work on your ABCD, where A stands for your appearance because that influences your first impression. B stands for behavior, so how you conduct yourself in different areas of your life. C stands for your communication abilities, including body language. and D is your digital impression.
Okay.
So while you're creating your brand for yourself and for your business, obviously the impact of digital media today is extremely high. But here again, look at targeting. So for example, we use our LinkedIn to focus more on our corporate clients.
Yeah, because your approach is more towards the professional corporate world.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So that medium really helps us target that group. But Facebook and Instagram are also used, but that's for a different target group, for our individual consultations, for getting more visibility. So definitely there's a lot of potential, and every entrepreneur must look at this as a big opportunity to market themselves.
Yeah, so you very rightly mentioned, and people who know about the other aspect of me, I'm also a L&D professional, and I do a lot of brand me training, in which we majorly focus on social media and digital reach. And what Grishma is saying makes a lot of sense, girls. Just don't be on all the social media fad which are there in the in the domain out there. Maybe Facebook is what you don't need, or your brand just needs a WhatsApp and you're sorted, or either you're just there on LinkedIn and you've not really completed your profile also. So your circle is like 10%, 20%. So it's like, rather than doing it halfway, don't do it. Don't be there, So just use it for your personal use, or if you want to, be search on LinkedIn about the professional contacts you're looking out for, rather than just making your image there or business there when it is not your, I would say, focus area. Yeah. So yeah, as she rightly said, your TG makes all the difference. Your target audience, what exactly the business you are in, and what exactly are you trying to achieve out of it. Okay, so I suppose that's an amazing discussion. And on a closing note, Grishma, quick one, I want to just ask you one important thing. What's your productivity secret? Why has Grishma become the Grishma Thampi? Because image consultant, so though I respect the fact that, and I've worked with some amazing image consultant in Momos also, and I find them all amazing, and I always go through their profile to understand what exactly have they done, because there are many of them, so choosing the best one is a little difficult. So Grishma, you have really reached among the pinnacle of the image consultants in the entire country. What is your productivity tip there, and what has made that possible? A highly productive CAGR.
True. So I think it all comes to one thing, Neha, and I think you will agree with me more than anyone right now. If you genuinely love what you do,
Okay.
you wake up every day and you want to put in your best.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what time you sleep, it doesn't matter how much rest you get, it doesn't matter how many hours you need to put in.
You're
But
always
if you
excited.
found your calling, that's it. You will be
Ah.
extremely productive.
So don't just love the things you have got on hand. Either go for the thing what you love and try to explore. And today you can call it midlife crisis, but I feel a lot of mothers, mompreneurs who have just started doing something very, very different. Like I've got a dentist friend who is also a belly dancer.
Wow.
And
Okay.
she's quite amazing in both the verticals. And I feel so that kind of talent you all have it within them. So yeah, if you're looking out for something like these since your early days, Grishma is suggesting you to go for it and try exploring your hands at something which you love to do, because then there's no sleeping or getting up or getting bored or
Absolutely.
thinking about the productivity. You'll always be a success, right? So amazing interaction, amazing live video with Grishma, and I suppose the Know Thy series is quite happy to have Grishma as a first guest here on Know Thy Person, and with the promise to make you meet interesting people like Grishma in the next episodes also. Stay tuned with us, and if you have some questions related to something regarding which you liked in the interview and you want to ask Grishma, you can keep commenting down there, and whenever Grishma gets a little time or her team gets time, they'll respond to your queries. So thank you for watching us.
Thank you, Neha, for having me here. This is my second event with Momo. Always a pleasure. She's absolutely amazing and such a wonderful support system. So all the very best to all of you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you, girls. Bye bye. Love you all, and thank you for watching us. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you all when I'm having an expert here, because I love you all. And today the best part is we have touched 2,01,000 mothers in 21 chapters worldwide. So like a happy day. And of course Grishma has made it more happier. And you all watching it out there, congratulations to you all. Make sure you add more mothers, more love to the community, and let's grow together. So bye bye. See ya.
Thank you.
Lot of love. I'm just finishing this. Say bye bye to Universal Moms also. Thank you.